All right, clunk or no clunk? That is the question. This is a no clunk gym. And what I mean by that is the purpose of what we're going to talk about right now is to protect the body. And you'll notice that we talk about that a lot because martial artists, if they're not doing things safely or oftentimes correctly or as correctly as they could, the injury rate's a lot higher. And we want to keep you protected and keep you safe. So listen to these instructions and I want you to practice them. The purpose of this is to protect the body. As we're doing dive rolls, I want you to make sure that we're rolling across the mat or flowing through the mat, not going into the mat. A lot of times people misunderstand that and make that mistake. We want to make sure we are really, really careful about rolling through the floor. And the next thing that I want to do is I also want to talk about how we tuck our chamber. So when we come up, we don't clunk our legs into the ground. So the tighter our body rolls, the easier it's going to be for us to momentum out of it. So go with momentum, flow across the floor, and making sure that your chamber is tucked, nice and tight. Then the last thing we want to do is we want to make sure that our core is strong and our arm is supportive and strong as well. Because if we're dropping into that, we're also going to clunk more because we'll hit that shoulder and cause either a dislocated shoulder or clavicle injury. There's a lot of things that you can do that way. So we want to make sure we protect our body. So as you're doing a dive roll, I want to be really careful that you're kind of flowing through it. So my goal, my momentum is to go like this, not this. So pay attention to that. So I don't know if I want to do it wrong because it messes you up, but I don't know, maybe I'll give you an honor of letting you see that. But really rolling through, so I want to make sure as you go through, you flow through and your body is tucked nice and tight. It makes such a difference. I'm going to go this way so I don't go outside the screen. So as you go, I want you to really pay attention to what that roll is. Making that arm flow, making sure this arm flutes. There's no bends. The more bends you have, the more injury you have. So keep that arm extended. Push into the ground. I want to have a nice firm grasp on the ground. But at the same time, I want my body to be over the top of that. I want it to tuck through here. And as I'm reaching, I can reach out farther, but if I'm reaching, I have to jump over the top of it. So as I go, it rolls through. It's going to roll right up this arm, keeping it nice and rounded. Tuck the head away. Push up with the ground and keep this leg nice, tucked and tight. The tighter this is, the easier it's going to be to keep your momentum going to standing. Okay? It's good.